Hello there, Cancer. Welcome to Diamond Dragon Lady. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for December 2023. This will be your monthly overview, and we're going to include the Oracle, a full tarot spread, and a lot of astrological information along the way. So let's go ahead and get started. Dear Spirit, let's see what we have for our beautiful Cancers out there, anything that they need to see and hear for their highest and best good, please. And we are starting out with the card of focus. That is your key word for the month, Cancer. So stay focused on what it is that you want to see or what you want to achieve, where you want to go, what you want to accomplish. Don't let anyone sway you from that focus. It's important right now because there's a lot of power coming through this month for you. We have got your big full moon happening as well this month. The day after Christmas, actually, it's going to be on the 26th, will be the full moon in Cancer. And that happens at 7:33 p.m. Eastern Time. That is one of my favorite full moons because the moon is very happy in its natural sign of the crab. So next, let's get into your numerology. Let's see what we have got here for you. And we have, 7-7. That's doubling up that energy of spirituality. Personal growth and development are huge this month. Oh my goodness. You're definitely on a higher spiritual path, a higher plane of existence. You're understanding yourself so much better than usual, because to me, sevens are such a number of personal development, personal growth, spiritual empowerment, and development. So I feel like this is a time when, some things happen this month. It's like you feel like, hey, I figured something out about myself, or I know what's really true for me, or I know what's really an important path for me to walk. And your focus is very strongly there, Cancer. So next, let's pull some gemstones or crystals. Let's see what's good for you to work with for December 2023. And we have the clear quartz. Yes, very nice. Great for meditation, great for calm, clarity. It does rule the crown chakra, it does activate that area really well, but I would say that the clear quartz is something that can really work well with the entire body, right? It's very good for balancing all the chakras. So on the bottom, we also had the apophyllite. This is about really making strong connections, especially spiritual ones, meeting of the minds, right? We have the third eye and the crown being activated there with the keyword of connect. I love that. Next, let's get into your ancestors and spiritual guides. Let's ask which one wants to come assist our Cancerians the most for this month. Ooh, and we have Kuan Yin. We're just getting so many awesome cards here right out of the beginning. Care and compassion, the Bodhisattva of compassion. Choose to be love. Do what is right for everyone involved and offer a helping hand. She's always the one that rides on the dragon, It's like there's that real power. And we're coming into the year of the dragon next month, into January. So actually, I think it's February 4th. It might be the very, very beginning of February that we start the year of the dragon. But either way, Kuan Yin is one of my favorites. She is about compassion, care, offering a helping hand, right? It's really about, doing what's right for you and all involved. Being more gentle with yourself, being more kind and caring to yourself as well as others. You could almost say that she's sort of that perfect guardian, perfect spiritual ally for Cancer, because it is such a caring, compassionate sign. And she really takes it to the next level. So let's get into your tarot, Cancer. We're going to start out with one layer, and we are going to clarify all the cards in this Celtic cross to deepen these messages for you. All right, Ten of Swords right in the center of the Celtic cross. So I feel like there are some heavy cycles Old baggage may be being released. This is like the end of a very difficult cycle indeed. Something that might have been quite painful is really being released here. But look at that sun on the top. So we start with Ten of Swords in the center. Like I said, you know, this is something that's dead, done, and over with in your life. This is something that has come full circle. You don't need it anymore. This could be, you know, somebody in the past that really stabbed you in the back or just really let you down. Some situation that just wasn't good. And I feel like you're truly completely over it. Like you're just not wanting to revisit this one anymore. Yes. Oh, yeah, Cancer. Look at that Queen of Swords. This is all about justice, fairness, harmony, you standing up for yourself, putting your foot down. If anybody nasty, negative, or difficult tries to come back into your life this month, oh, they're going to get a closed door in their face. Queen of Swords, you know, she is our Libra queen, and she is all about fairness, balance. What you get, you will receive. And, you know, she doesn't suffer fools. She does not put up with anybody causing trouble or drama or heartache or heartbreak or anything in her court. She's just like, nope, out you go, off with her head. In the immediate past, we have the Eight of Swords. So I feel like, you know, you've been coming into this month feeling a little bit tied up, right? Very much in your own thoughts, stuck in your own mind. This is a tough card because nobody can get you out of the Eight of Swords except yourself, right? This is definitely kind of that mental trap of your own making. It's like being stuck on that mental hamster wheel, just going round and round and round, and you feel like you never get anywhere. So let's clarify the Eight of Swords. Let's see what's going on. I feel like whatever was kind of weighing on your mind, you know, through November, going into December, you're just like, nope, I'm done with that. I don't want to think about that or dwell on it anymore. That's the feeling I'm getting. Yeah. Yeah, this could be also you kind of stuck in your mind about how to get what you really truly desire. The Ten of Pentacles, right? Which is the good stuff, like the really good stuff, the security, the happy home and family, you know, and whatever it is that just makes you feel stable and secure. We all want that Ten of Pentacles, right? That's a universal. And I feel like, you know, it's sort of like you're making a choice here instead of worrying about it or overthinking it. It's like, just do it. Just be in your body. Just do the things that get you closer to that instead of staying in a place where you're just worried about, will I ever have it or not, right? Going into the immediate future as we, you know, start to move through the second half of December, I do think there's a restlessness that comes in here with the Knight of Wands. It's Sagittarius energy. Most of this month is Sagittarius season up until the 21st. That's when Capricorn season starts and we move into the winter solstice. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's like something that happens, you know, sort of halfway through the month or getting closer to the end of the month where you're like, I just really want to break free. Maybe I want to take a trip. Maybe I want to go do something. Because that Knight of Wands is born to run, born to explore. We also do have a Mercury retrograde this month. I'm just going to point that out. That makes a lot of us feel kind of itchy. We do have the Ace of Wands clarifying this. So this is beautiful. I feel like, you know, as we get into the later part of this month here, Cancer, you're like, I want to embrace a brand new, passionate, bold beginning of life. And Spirit is really kind of bringing you that as a gift. You know, to me, the aces are always a gift from Spirit. It is, you know, the divine reaching in and helping you with that goal or with that aim. And, you know, Ace of Wands is just fiery, passionate enthusiasm. It's like happiness, joy, feeling excited about life again. That's exactly what that feels like to me. On the bottom, what you're focused on in the subconscious is the Hierophant. This is Taurus energy. So you are very focused on staying stable, balanced, very committed to whatever path that you're on. You know, the Hierophant usually relates to like a committed relationship, a spiritual path, a marriage, things like that, because it's really that very strong, stable force that says, I'm really ready to commit to this particular path in my life. We do have Jupiter and Uranus in the sign of Taurus. That's very beneficial for Cancer because it does help bring opportunities for stability and growth there. I just wanted to point that out for you guys. Yeah, and clarifying it is the Seven of Pentacles. So you're very content right now, I think, to, cultivate and be patient as you get to this next level of commitment in your life or next level of stability. Like, you're not rushing it. You're cultivating, you're watering those plants, you're planting the seeds, you're, helping them grow. And just letting it take its time, one day at a time. Look at what's on the top, crowning the spread, message from spirit. So I feel like in spite of some of these, more tricky energies or, dealing with overthinking or dealing with getting unstuck from some of these old mental cycles that you've been on, I feel like Spirit's really letting you know the sun is coming in here for you, Cancer. This is the most positive card in the tarot, so it really does show that there's this bright, positive energy coming in. It's innocence, it's hope, it's all of those beautiful things being restored. Helps you feel better about yourself too. It really gives you greater confidence, greater self-esteem, reminds you of your own self-worth. Between that, the sun and the Ace of Wands, that fire energy coming in the immediate future, it just feels like there's something lightening you up. There's something brightening the path up for you here. Yes, and look at this. Ooh, some kind of like emotional or spiritual blessing here. So you've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Very, very nice. This could literally be new love, true love, feeling very happy in your soul, feeling like, there's something that gets you very excited. This could even be like a new creative project, a new pet, a new child. It's that kind of energy that comes in, with both of those aces. But it's something that just really, really makes you happy, really brightens your energy. So let's get some advice on how to work with all of this here for you, Cancer. Yep, Three of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Death card. Everybody's been getting the Death card, and we have the Tower. Woo, so lots of strong energy here. Suggested approach is the Three of Pentacles. Don't go it alone. Definitely work with others towards your goals. Seek out people that are on the same page, in the same alignment, want the same things. This is really finding that divine team that really helps make your ideas or your project take off and take flight. And then we have the Hermit. Yeah, I think, wow, this is interesting because like I said, like, don't go it alone, but then comes the Hermit. So I'm like, sometimes you might be doing some things on your own, but there's an equal balance of working with others and working on your own here, right? The Hermit also is Virgo energy, so this is really getting into your habits and your routines, setting a good habit or a good routine for yourself around work and around work with others, good communication, checking back in with each other, all of that kind of thing. There is also a lot of healing that happens with the Hermit, right? So take good care of your body. Don't overwork, right? Make sure you're getting enough rest, good diet. All of that is part of it. What you need to know is there's this Eight of Cups. I really feel with this Eight of Swords in the past, the Eight of Cups, look at that full moon in the sky. Your full moon in Cancer is happening later this month. I feel like there's definitely something you're releasing, something you're letting go of, you're walking away from it. It's something that wasn't emotionally fulfilling, wasn't really doing it for you. And maybe some things about it were really good, but it just, overall, you just knew that it was not going to last the test of time, so you're stepping away from it. This could even be a mindset, right? You're making a very strategic move here. Look at that with the King of Swords. It's like, nope, I'm done. I'm cutting that out of my life. Sometimes it's a tough energy when we get both the King and Queen of Swords in a reading, because these two are the most like logical, cool-headed, kind of individuals, right? It's Aquarius, it's Libra, it's that air energy. But my feeling is, because Cancer, you can be so very emotional, it's not always a bad thing for you to do something from your head as well, right? To me, with the Eight of Cups, King of Swords, it's like this is some kind of emotional decision, but you're also like, this is just makes the most sense to do this. It makes the most sense to turn this loose. Hopes and fears is the Death card. There is a lot of feeling of change here. Scorpio energy. We do have Venus in Scorpio for most of the month. It's going to be December 4th through the 29th. So I do feel like a lot of things are changing. You know, I always say in the hopes and fears position, you got the Death card. So it's literally like the Don't Fear the Reaper. I made a joke about that a while back on one of my other readings. I said, don't fear the Reaper, he's a nice guy. And I've never heard the end of it. Everyone liked that joke. But yes, I do feel that it's like, don't fear the changes. Don't fear the transformation. It may be something that's been coming for a while. And because it's a Scorpio energy, Venus and Scorpio is in a positive alignment to Cancer. It's actually a pretty good, you know, lineup for you. So it's not, even though Venus in Scorpio isn't my favorite place for Venus, it's not bad for you, Cancer, because you are a fellow water sign. And I think it just makes absolute sense. You know, it's like you really understand this on a deep soul level, what needs to change, what needs to transform, and what needs to grow. And look at this, more aces. Woo! We got 3 of them now. So Ace of Swords, look at that victory, clarity, understanding why certain things had to change or certain things had to symbolically die so that something new could be born. Anytime you get a reading with that many aces in it, there's a lot of big stuff happening for you. Last card out is the Tower. Mars energy, right? And Mars is really popping this month. It is in the sign of Sagittarius. It does bring a lot of energy, a lot of drive, restlessness. People will definitely be wanting to go places. We'll probably have record travel during, you know, holiday seasons. I guarantee it. But for me, you know, what this also says, it really lines up with anything that you've been releasing and letting go of this month, Cancer, because I feel there's something that you just know. It's like, I gotta let this go because it doesn't have a future. It doesn't have a foundation that I like. And so it's time to just really dismantle that tower, take it apart so that it can either be rebuilt with a better foundation or I can start from fresh. Let's get a clarifier on that. And we have the Queen of Cups, right? There it is. I mean, there's your own energy in a lot of ways. Very watery, very sensitive. This to me makes me think like, I'm going to shut the door on something. I'm going to release something. I'm going to change my habits around whatever it is, whether it's relationship, work, family dynamics, whatever that is. I'm going to change my routine around that. I'm going to restructure this, and then I'm going to be a lot more selective about who I let in, because the Queen of Cups, she's the most protective of that cup. She usually keeps a lid on that in the tarot, right? Because she's very sensitive and she's very careful about who she lets in. You know, she does have that Cancer alignment, but I always see her as a Scorpio queen. Venus being in Scorpio just makes all the sense in the world to me, because I feel like this could be your social or romantic or friendship dynamics changing, and you just being more particular about who you align with. It's like you won't just accept any old person into your life. They've got to pass the vibe check, and if they don't, they're not going to get in. On the bottom of both of the decks, we have the Six of Cups. Your Cancer energy right here, sweet memories of the past, nostalgia, childhood memories, and we have the Death card coming up again, more of our Scorpio. I definitely feel like you will be revisiting, that's kind of that undercurrent. You'll be revisiting a lot of old family memories, childhood memories, but I think that they will not have the power to make you as sad as maybe they did, especially like if you've got a passed on loved one or a passed on ancestor that you really, really miss. I think what's going to happen here for you, Cancer, is instead of feeling, you know, really gutted and really sad about it, instead, I feel like you're going to really start to appreciate and just, you know, embody those sweet memories instead. It's like, instead of feeling so sad about it, it's more like, I'm so grateful that I had them in my life, and now I'm going to live my life in accordance with what I learned from them. And it's just, it like, it brings it to new life, and it transforms your whole relationship, not only with your loved one that has passed, but with death itself, right? It just helps you to understand this is simply a cycle. It's a transformation of energy, one to the other. And it's not something to be feared. This is an intense reading, but it's really beautiful. There's so much power going on in here. So many aces. So many aces. So there's lots of goodies coming your way. Spirit's really giving you a helping hand with a lot of it here. And let's go ahead and wrap this one up. Let's get an affirmation on this whole spread for you. Ooh, yes, the confidence. I said that with the sun. It's like your confidence is returning. This is the tiger energy. So from this Chinese zodiac, the tiger is definitely in alignment with Aquarius energy. So I'd also say my note would be confident being your true self. Things are under control. You can handle this matter with your wisdom, confidence, and courage. You are passionate and loving, but don't let your sensitivity overwhelm you. You are honorable and gifted, but remember to remain humble. So beautiful reading, Cancer. I love this one for you guys. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your December. I'll talk to you all soon. Take care.